How can I tell whether a process is running with administrator permissions? I'm using Windows Vista, with UAC enabled. I've installed an application, and the installer required admin privileges. The installer then started the application. I'd like to know if the application is continuing to run with admin privileges. I've tried Windows Task Manager and Process Explorer, and neither appear to show this information.
In Process Explorer, double-click the process to open its properties. Go to the Security tab. In the group listing, find built-in \administrators and look at what it says in the flags column. Deny equals not elevated, not admin. Owner equals elevated, is admin.
In Process Explorer you can change the columns displayed and add the integrity level column from the Process Image tab. This is apparently the technical term for what is changed when you run a process with administrator privileges. If you run Process Explorer as an administrator, it will show ordinary processes as medium integrity level and elevated processes as high. Note that if you run Process Explorer as an ordinary user, it will show processes that have admin privileges with a blank entry in the integrity level column.
Update with the OCs, Resource Monitor, which I believe is included with Windows 7 and Windows 10, not sure about Vista, has an optional elevated column on the CPU tab's list of processes section that seems to be pretty accurate.
If you prefer to use command line tools, the Access utility from the MSys internal suite can be used to check if a process is running with administrator permissions. The following flags are useful for this purpose. The P, process, option accepts either the name or PID of a running process. The V, verbose, option prints the Windows integrity level. The Q, quiet, option prevents version information from being printed. The F, full, option can also be used to provide even more information on the process as security token details of users, groups and privileges, but this level of additional details is not required to check for elevated privileges. Example. List the privileges of all the running CMD processes. Here, we can see that there are 3 CMD processes that I started. The first 2 have a medium mandatory integrity level and are shown as running under my domain account, indicating that these processes were started without administrator privileges. However, the last process, bit 6636, was started with elevated permissions, so my non-privileged command can't read information about that process. Running with elevated permissions, Access can explicitly specifying its PID prints the following information. Now we can see that the integrity level is high and that this process is an NBSP, running under the administrator's built-in security group.
Okay.